So today we're going to put some herbicides on the barley that we drilled last week. So I did get some footage of that, but I decided it probably wasn't the best footage, so I didn't include it. So today we're on the sand sprayer, and we're going to be putting herbicide on. So yeah, stay tuned, and we'll show you that. So there we go. We just put in our chemical, which is isolator, which is a herbicide. And as you can see, we're putting in 3,950. It's actually 3,910, but I always go a little bit more because the accuracy on the float isn't quite always there. So just go a little bit more than what we need. It just means that you've definitely got enough what you want. So yeah, it's our sand sprayer. It's a Horizon 30 metre. Probably seen it on some of Mark's videos. It's a nice sprayer. It's got all the boom leveling on there, so it's automatic boom leveling. So not quite as good as the Agrifac, but it does the job. It's comfortable enough and does a good job. So there it is, folks. Mark's 9 furrow plough. He's been using that Diamond 18, I believe it is, which is Lemkin's sort of demo plough. Seeing one in the UK in production at the moment, so he's been having a go with that, and yeah, he's getting on really well with it. Seems to be turning over land quite well, so yeah, we'll see. But we'll get this field up now, and we'll get out to the field, we'll have a look, and I'll talk through some of the components. She needs a wash, bless her heart, but she has been out. I mean, I've been on a chainsaw course, so she's been quite busy. I've been putting, I think the boss has been putting on liquid fertiliser, so no rest for the wicked and all that. This is inside the sprayer. What we have here is the ag leader screen. It doesn't actually do that in real life, obviously, because of the pixels and the phone camera. You get that juttering effect. The sprayer has been on a washout and a flush, so that's why it's saying 4.76 hectares. But here you have your joystick, so you have on and off for your spray lines, for your nozzles, for your sections. So each section is independently controlled by these buttons here, and then this is your master on and off. And then on the side here you've got all your controls. These are unfold and fold your booms, machine revs, field and road mode, and then these are different modes. So if you feel yourself bogging down and getting stuck, you can click this one here and she'll have a bit more grunt. And yeah, we run it just mainly in this one for the time being. But if anything gets a bit wet or sticky, you can always go up into the weight, which gives it a proper good drive on the front wheels. These are your boom levelers, so you can level the ends of the booms with these two, and this is your this controls your side to side, which is, I believe, that is your it's all to do a pitch and yaw, basically. It's all to do with your pitch and your yaw. And then these controls here, so you can turn your foot brake into a throttle, and obviously you've got cruise control and your hand throttle here, or your joystick. We don't have these ones set, and these are for different pump speeds, 1 and 2. These are for different nozzle lines, and then these ones, I guess if you had any boom markers, you could use them. This is for locking your boom straight, and then once again, these ones we don't have actually equipped on this machine, so I couldn't tell you what these ones do. And these are obviously your four-wheel drive, and up here is your suspension. So that you press that, and you can probably just see on the video the back end of the sprayer comes up. So yeah, we're in the sprayer now. And we're out spraying. You can see it should be 100 litres a hectare, but I just back it off to 97, which that just seems to work a bit better. It's been more accurate doing that, so that seems to be working. We are running on GPS at the moment, and we're putting tram lines in, so it's taking a little bit longer than normal, but just trying to pick up the two lines there for your tram lines. But there we go, and I say we're putting a herbicide on, and it's quite a grey day, but it's a relatively good spray day, so yeah, we're just cracking. So here we are, we're spraying, and as just said, we're on GPS, so we're setting out the field, tram lines. So when we start the field, we start with the right hand side of the boom to the edge, and we work round that way, and then we obviously fill in the field accordingly. Sometimes it works well to go to the other side, sometimes like this field it works well to come off your last Headland tram line and just swing straight onto your first one, which means you will inevitably end up on the wrong side of the field when we finish, but that just seems to be the easiest way to follow the contour of the field across. So sometimes you win some and sometimes you lose some. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. So we're putting a herbicide mix on, then we're going to be moving to N22 fertiliser, and so everything I've just sprayed this morning, I turn around and then spray with N22. So yeah, again, it's a grey day, but it's not a bad day for spraying. There's no real wind. The temperature is about 8 or 9 degrees, so it's pretty good. And yeah, everything's going well. Everything's travelling great. So yeah, it's just an absolute bonus. I think a couple of weeks ago where it was wet and saturated. So yeah. So there we go. We're just turning on the headland now. So I've got the sprayer set up. So the Sands have got a foot pedal that you press down to operate to go into four-wheel steer. But I've got on the side here on the control panel, I've got it set up so as I click the sections in and out, it registers and drops in and out of four-wheel steer. So as I hit the button here on the joystick and then turn in, four-wheel steer is now disengaged, and we're now going straight down. And then you just use the foot pedal on the floor to engage the auto steer, and then we just throttle forward and away we go. And always be careful to check, if the booms are level and nothing's hitting the ground, everything's working okay, and all the nozzles and everything are good. Very important to always check nozzles, make sure they're clear and working well. Yeah, it just happened to be that I cleared it out a few weeks ago, so I pressure washed down the lines and cleared any muck or debris that we had out in any muck or debris we had in the lines out, and then I took all the nozzles off, fairy liquid, and brushed them all up, cleaned them all up, and cleaned any internal parts out that needed doing. So yeah, so I noticed it's coming up to some hours now. So 870 hours on the machine. I need to change hydraulic filters and the pump oil. So that'll be the next thing I have to do. Yeah, give it another 10 hours or such, another 10, 15 hours, and I'll be replacing oils and filters. So yeah, it's a good machine. So we've only had it. I think it's 24. So we've had it, 2 years now. It was 25, 1 and 2, and it's performed well. A couple of little teething issues, but you expect that with any machine. So yeah, it's going well. So we're back in the sprayer again, and we're back after lunch, so we just had some lunch. And we're on a field now called Redmond Hills 24, and again we're still spraying the isolator, which is a herbicide. We're just now doing the headland, so I'm just doing the AB now on the straight headland we got up. And yeah, then we'll start doing some field work. And then I've just got the field opposite, which is just over there, which is called bomb stores. So we've got that one left. Once we've done that one, then we are straight on to N22 S10, so we're on to liquid nitrogen. And then we'll be changing nozzles onto the dribble bars, and I think we're putting on 277 litres a hectare. So then we'll get some footage of that. So yeah, it's been a good day. We're getting along nicely. Everything's going well. A bit wet in some of the corners, but that's to be expected after all the rain. So yeah, hope you guys all enjoy it. Now on the N22 S10, and we're now on our dribble bars, which are the yellow bars here, for applying this sort of fertiliser. And Simon was applying some the other day on wheat, and he had to, so the dribble bars are adjustable, so each sort of tang in the middle here, each sort of nipple is adjustable. So what that means is you can put on different application rates with the bar. So A is 100, B is 200, 3 is 300. Sorry. Now today I'm putting on at 277 litres a hectare, and they're set on C, and I thought maybe I could get away with it, but no, unfortunately I can't. So what you do is you come up behind the sprayer, and if you can see that, if it focuses, you've got a little nodge in the top of this gadget here, and what you do is you find your nipple, and that is rounded with a square flat face, and on the bottoms, as you can see, you've got A, B and C, so B and A this way, and you just turn that until you get to the A. And there's a little bit of wear on this on the device, on the gadget, so you just got to turn it just a little bit more than normal, and that there then sets that for at least 200 litres a hectare plus. So that's the range between 200 and 300, and C is between 300 and I guess 400. So unfortunately it just happens I can't get away with this today. I'm going to have to change each one, and that is on pretty much each nozzle body in relation has got one of them nipples. So we'll just go along now, and we'll just put all them to B, and yeah, then we can crack on and put some fertiliser on. So now that's all done. I've been all along the whole lot of the boom section, and I've twizzled them all over the B, so they're all ready to go. So I'll get the camera set up, and then you can actually see the difference in dribble bars compared to normal spray nozzles. We'll just get this video in here quickly before we end it tonight. We're still out spraying. We're now obviously on the liquid fertiliser, and now we've got one more field left after this. So yeah, it's been quite a long day today. Even my compadre looks like she's about fed up now with today. So yeah, I thought we'd just got one more field, and then we'll be calling it a day. Go home and see what's for tea, I suppose. And I think we're off out to the pub tonight for a pint, which is a well-earned pint, I think. These old fields have been very busy today. They've not only had me run through this morning with the herbicide, but the boss Simon's gone through with MOP, and now we're gone over the top again with the fertiliser. So they'll be happy for a bit of respite for a couple of days anyway. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was very long, but I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll see you again on the next one. So from me and Piper, that's bye-bye for now. Bye-bye!